Danny, 0-0 tonight. What's your thoughts?
Yeah, I think we've said it before. When you go away from home in this league and you get not only get a clean sheet but you get a point, it's something you've got to take pride in, because it's a tough place to come. They've got two of the most dangerous forwards in the league, and we basically kept them to pretty much nothing, and that's a credit to the defenders. And yeah, we had our chances, and Matt Ashman's pulled off a great save. We've hit the bar obviously, and then Sham had one which I think he'd have took the back of the net off, all for the defender just getting the block in. So it's another positive step to where we want to try and get to. We wanted them to be more resolute, and I think that when you're looking at Saturday against Harrogate and tonight for 185 and a half of the 186 minutes, we've shown real character in our defending and been a lot more solid, which is what we've had to have been. We've probably sacrificed a little bit of creativity, but we've got to start building from somewhere. You can't score 3 goals away from home like we did against Bromley and then concede 4. So no, listen, it's would we wanted to win tonight? Well, of course we did, but yeah, we'll take the point.
And we continued with that 3-5-2 formation that seemed to work so well on Saturday. Didn't quite get the result. What was the thinking behind that?
I think in open play on Saturday it worked very well. So for us, there's no point in changing it. We made a subtle change, obviously, with Ethan coming out and Jacob going in, but that's more to manage Ethan. Because 2 back-to-back games on AstroTurf, and him being a young lad who's coming into full-time football and having to train as hard as he is, and he's one of our top players, so we've got to protect him a little bit as well. It's about managing his minutes, but we knew he was going to play a part at some point today, and when he came on he caused problems. So.
And the man who came on from Jacob, he seemed to have quite a good impact in the 70 minutes he played as well tonight.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it's a squad. And I think I was talking in the dressing room the other day. Eddie Jones was talking about when he dropped one of the rugby players. I think it might have been Ford when he dropped Ford, and they said, how did he take being dropped? And he was like, well, we didn't drop him, we changed his role within the squad. And I thought it was a great way of looking at it, and the players need to understand that. I don't want them to be happy to be left out, but they've got to realise that he's a squad and people deserve opportunities and people need to be rested, and that's how it works. It's a long season.
And you mentioned, getting the clean sheet tonight. How important is that for the defenders in particular to make sure that they're happy?
Yeah, they deserved it. They deserved one on Saturday, and tonight even more so. I mean, to reset yourself and refocus after that melee, and then to deal with a corner shows great character, and they are getting better and they are learning, and that's all we want. Is we want them to keep improving, and we know if they keep improving, they'll get some good results.
Because I really did feel like that tonight. It felt like a real team performance. Digging in, getting that 0-0 draw that we at least deserved tonight.
Yeah, and they're a really good bunch of lads, and what we're looking for from them is being really nice and good people off the pitch, and actually bringing a different edge when they're on the pitch. And so we questioned them. We asked them in the dressing room, we want to see a different side to you on the pitch tonight, and some of the tackles that we put in and some of the challenges we went for and the headers we were winning, and that's crucial in this league, because we're a footballing side, but we have to earn the right to do that, and you can't just turn up and play and expect to not have to do the nasty stuff. We've got to be able to do both, and I think the last 2 defensive performances, albeit a defeat at Harrogate, have shown good resilience.
And almost 200 fans here tonight, cold Tuesday night.
They're outstanding, and I was speaking to a few of them whilst the lads were warming up, and I've got nothing but respect for these guys, and they're true supporters, because you see them, they stay behind, they clap the boys, they appreciate the efforts the lads put in, and from that perspective, when you're a management team, it's a privilege to walk down there and applaud them rather than them applauding us, because as always they were superb.
We get to see a few more of those on Saturday at home to Maidenhead. How important is it to make sure we're ready for that game?
Yeah, I mean, Devs is different class at what he does, and I've just said to Robert with BBC Surrey that he galvanises groups of players unbelievably well, and I know a few of the lads there, and listen, they're a good side. But it's the same conversation every week. You're not going to get an easy game in this league. It doesn't happen, and when it does happen, it's someone's had an unbelievable good day and someone's had probably a bad day. It's not very often you see teams getting smashed 5, 6, 7-0 in this league.